30 years since the Chernobyl disaster.
It is the world's worst nuclear disaster, exploding a radioactive cloud over huge areas of Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. It happened on this day in 1986, killing more than 30 people and affecting thousands. Texas Tech professors are still researching the after effects in animals from that area. KCBD News Channel 11's Gloria De Leon joins us now from the Tech campus to explain. Gloria.
Karen and Abner, this is where quite a few animals are being housed. Now, they are constantly tested to see just how that radiation they were exposed to has affected them. Dr. Ron Chesser is the chair for Texas Tech's Department of Biological Sciences. He was the first American scientist allowed into the exclusion zone at the explosion site in 1992. Since then, he says he's made over 70 trips to Chernobyl for research.
You start going through village after village that has been abandoned, and it looks like people could still live there, but you know it's overgrown, and houses and buildings are starting to decay, and so it's really surreal, and it touches you emotionally.
He says it was difficult seeing over 135,000 people without homes because of the explosion, but being there for research is how he feels he's helping.
We started work with fish, but then we migrated over to work with mammals because they are so intimate with the environment that they pick up all this radioactivity.
Testing both weasels and mice, he says they look for the radiation amounts they were exposed to and to see if there are any genetic mutations that may have occurred.
This collection is a repository of specimens that have been collected after the explosion in the highly contaminated areas that will allow scientists not only now but in the future, as techniques are developed, to try to make inferences on how the radiation may have affected these animals in very subtle ways.
Now, even though this marks 30 years since the disaster happened, Chester and his colleagues say the research is ongoing and they have no specific end date in mind. Karen and Abner, back.